against coronavirus. Wear a mask in public. Stay at least 6 feet apart from others. And get tested. Join us and fight the spread. Visit scdhec.gov/COVID-19.
Coping with COVID is brought to you by the South Carolina Department of Health and Environmental Control. Visit scdhec.gov for an updated list of testing sites and important information on how to protect yourself, your family, and friends from the coronavirus. SCDHEC, healthy people, healthy communities. Also, the City of Columbia Office of Business Opportunities, helping to meet the needs of small, minority, and women-owned businesses in the City of Columbia. Log on to columbiasc.net/OBO. Agape Counseling and Training Center. Call 803-779-2777 for licensed professionals of counselors and social workers helping families, engaged and married couples, and individuals of all ages gain an understanding of all aspects of their life. If you're having a challenge coping with COVID, contact Agape Counseling and Training Center at agapects.com. And Columbia Housing Authority. The agency is looking for stories from former residents of Allen Benedict Court to retain some of the property's rich history. In its 80-year life, Allen Benedict Court has been home to some of the country's elite, including a Grammy Award-winning performer, corporate executives, national television celebrities, a host of doctors, lawyers, and NBA greats. So share your pictures, mementos, and memories at chcares@chasc.org. Coping with COVID, brought to you by the South Carolina Department of Health and Environmental Control, the City of Columbia Office of Business Opportunities, Columbia Housing Authority, Agape Counseling and Training Center, and Palmetto Media Connection.
Coping with COVID with Tre Tailor.
Happy Saturday to you. I am Tre Tailor, and we are broadcasting live at Rare Variety Cafe. We're in Columbia, South Carolina, and coming up, we're going to talk to the owners. If you remember, we talked to Benita and Keith earlier this week when we talked about the new Soul Survey from USC. Today, we're going to taste some amazing food. Jamie and Tamika Devine are here with us. Jamie just threw his hands up. Now I hear he's a little skeptical, but I know he is brave and daring Omega Psi Phi, so he's not going to let a little food scare him. Do you hear him in the background? So we're going to check in with him in just a minute, and also Benita Clemens, who works here at the cafe. But right now, as you can see, on the screen is Jone Hodges. She's with the 100 Black Women. They've got an amazing seminar coming up just in time for back to school. It's going to focus on education. Jone, thank you so much for joining us here live at Rare Variety Cafe on Coping with COVID.
Thank you, Tre. Thank you very much. I'm delighted to be with you today.
Thank you so much.
Jone Hodges.
Well, we're going to come right back with you in just a minute, okay?
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you. Governor McMaster is looking at the new unemployment insurance package unveiled by President Trump, signed an executive order to use $44 billion from FEMA's Disaster Relief Fund to restore part of the $600 a week that expired at the end of July. Well, states that opt into the program will see between a 300 and 400 boosts to weekly unemployment benefits. So far, 15 states have been approved. State lawmakers here in South Carolina are asking for clarification before they sign up. DHEC has responded to the governor's request to release a plan to reopen nursing homes for family visits, which have been restricted since March. McMaster says he's heard from several families concerned about not being able to see their loved ones for months. DHEC says guidelines will be unveiled next week to help assure the safety of patients, staff, and visitors. And the annual Chick-fil-A Classic is the latest event canceled due to COVID. Officials say they're concerned and have decided the tournament will take place next year, December 2021. The tournament held at Richland Northeast High School started back in 2002 and also hosted several nationally ranked teams, featured over 40 McDonald's All-Americans and players like Steph Curry, who went on to be NBA greats. The tournament typically draws some of the top basketball coaches in the country. Again, this year, it's not going to happen, but has been rescheduled through December 2021. Also, the City of Columbia Office of Business Opportunities has two amazing webinars. One, Operating Safely and Workforce Development Opportunities in Construction. That's on August the 20th. And the one that's up on the screen right now is Leveraging Technology During a Pandemic. That one features Rick Wayne, Columbia, South Carolina native by way of Lancaster. He works with the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. That's going to be August 26th. Visit Eventbrite for more information and to register for both of these amazing webinars. Don't forget that SCDHEC and Prisma Health have your most up-to-date listings of time, dates, and locations for COVID screenings in and around South Carolina. Check the bottom of the screen for COVID screening coming up next week. Also, don't forget about the DHEC Care Line. It gives you great information about COVID, about the screenings, and if you need a ride to get a COVID screening in your area. Also, if you are interested in hosting a COVID screening at your event or in your community, you can call DHEC and they will arrange that. And don't forget about the free meal giveaways for students in Columbia. Several distribution points. That information is scrolling on the bottom of the screen through August 28th between 12:30 and 1:30 if you want to get free meals for your students. Mask Up Columbia SC is the website you need to go to get some great prizes from the City of Columbia. All you have to do is take a picture of yourself in a cool mask, post it at maskupcolumbiasc.com, and then get your family and friends to like and share it. And then you could win some great prizes. It's maskupcolumbiasc.com from the City of Columbia. I'm Tre Tailor, and don't forget that Tailor Made Productions page is your home for coping with COVID. Please go over there, like and share it, and not only will you be able to see Coping with COVID Monday through Saturday at 2 p.m., you'll also get all of your COVID-related updates. Well, Jone Hodges joins us from the 100 Black Women, and they've got an amazing project coming up for us. All of a sudden, I don't know what happened to her. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Her picture flipped around. So we're going to get her. Hey there, Kevin Raspberry. Thanks for joining us. We're going to try to get her picture flipped around. If somebody can help her get her picture flipped around, that would be great. Thank you, Tamika. Yeah, just flip it. Yeah, it was fine just a minute ago. And then it wasn't.
Right now.
No, she's still upside down and inside out. Okay, here we go. There you go. We're gonna work her out. You see me? Now let's see if we see each other. Yeah, fine now. Okay, we're gonna get her up there, and then we're going to have a great conversation with her. All right, great. Thank you, Jone. Listen, that's what happens when you have a live broadcast. So tell me first about the 100 Black Women. First of all, congratulations because you are the new president, right?
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much, Tre. I am the newly elected president of the Columbia, South Carolina chapter, the National Coalition of 100 Black Women. And our chapter is hosting a virtual conversation entitled Coping with COVID-19 Education, What's Next? When the pandemic started, the traditional model of education was interrupted. Students and parents were rapidly adjusting to a new normal. This webinar will provide enlightening educational information and resources to students and parents of the community. Our goal is that the information provided in this webinar will alleviate fears and concerns of the public. Also, it will help students to begin a new year during the midst of pandemic. We will have four panelists as guest speakers. The webinar will provide insights from the perspective of a school board member, a student, a teacher, and a parent.
Okay, Jone, can I stop you just for a minute? Want to say hi to Mitchell P. Joy Jan that says, great to see you outside the studio. Thank you so much. And Johanna Bridget says hi to you. Jone, she says, congratulations. So, it sounds like it's going to be a great seminar, as you say. Tell us the date and time again, can you?
The event will
The
take
event will take place Tuesday, August 25th, 2020 at 7 o'clock p.m.
Okay.
And please register
Please
for the
register
event
for the
at
at carolinabox.com.
Okay. All right. So, and it's free to register, correct?
Yes, that is
Yes,
correct.
that
It
is
is free
correct.
to
It
the
is
public.
free to the public.
Okay. All right. All right. So Johanna wants us to post the poster again. If we can post the graphic, because we've got a little bit of feedback. We're out in the community, so we're going to have a little bit of technical difficulties, even though we tested everything yesterday. We're still going to have some technical difficulties. But Janae, so and you see the information up top. Janae, tell me a little bit about the 100 Black women.
The Columbia,
The
South
Columbia,
Carolina
South Carolina chapter of the National Coalition
Black
of 100 Black Women was chartered in 2014. We have 57 active diverse group of women from the Midlands, from professional backgrounds, and we serve the Midlands. Our core initiatives are the areas of health, education, economic empowerment, and
political
political
advocacy.
advocacy.
That's great. And again, congratulations. So you're being named president. Now, will you be president for a year? How long is your term?
I have a 2-year
I have a
term.
2-year
Okay.
term.
Okay. So Regina Skeeters is joining us. Thank you, Regina. She says it's going to be a great event. Thank you so much, Regina, for watching Coping with COVID. So are you doing open membership now? If women are interested in being a member of the 100, how can they be a part?
Well,
Well,
if women are
if women are interested in joining the Columbia chapter, I suggest that they actually follow us on social media.
Our
Our
Facebook
Facebook page is
NCBW,
NCBW,
I'm sorry,
NC100BW Columbia SC,
and
and
also on
also on Instagram and Twitter at NCBW _ Columbia SC.
And we
And
will
we will
announce
announce whenever we begin our membership intake process. Our membership is by invitation only, but we suggest that those who are interested to attend whenever we begin our events again. Right now we're not having anything, but
Right.
everything is virtual.
But you're having this great Coping with COVID-19 in Education panel, as you said. So obviously, you guys are still out there doing some great things in the community.
Yes,
We are doing our best. We're doing as much as we can. Technology.
Absolutely. Like everyone, girl, you're doing,
Yes.
everybody's doing. Johanna wants to know if teens are available to join. Now, let me ask you, Johanna, are you saying are teens available to join the 100 or the seminar? I'm not quite sure which one you're asking about. While we get her answer, Chanel Serena says, so proud of you, Janae Hodges. She says it's going to be an amazing event.
Thank you.
We got the Janae Hodges fan club in the house.
Thank you.
Yeah. So
Thank
what
you
is
very
the age
much.
range for the 100?
Well,
Well, as far as membership, we do not have a chapter, I guess you would say. We don't
have a membership opening
have
for
a membership
children or
opening
minors.
or minors,
Anyone over 21
who is a professional,
and follow us on
and
social
follow
media
us on
whenever we
social
make
whenever the announcement for
our
our
membership
membership
intake
intake process.
Okay.
and just apply
And
then.
just apply.
All right, great. Janae Hodges with the 100 Black Women joined us once again. We're here live at Rare Variety Cafe, North Main Street in Columbia. Janae, thank you so much, not only for joining us today, but for all of the great events and all of the great initiatives that 100 has. And if we could get the poster back up again, don't forget to register for Coping with COVID-19 in Education. What's next? It's a virtual conversation. You can see the information there with the panelists. It's going to be 7 to 8 p.m. Tuesday, August 25th via the internet. Okay. And if people want more information, how can they get that?
Please visit
Please visit our website
and that is
NC 100 BW
All
Columbia
right. Again, Janae Hodges with 100 Black Women. Thank you again so much, Janae, for joining us. Coming up, we're going to welcome Jamie and Tamika Devine, and we're also going to taste some great food from Rare Variety Cafe. I'm Tre Tailor. You're watching Coping with COVID. I just did turn down my volume, so hopefully the echo is a little bit better. We'll be right back.
Coping with COVID is brought to you by the South Carolina Department of Health and Environmental Control. Visit scdheck.gov for an updated list of testing sites and important information on how to protect yourself, your family, and friends from the coronavirus. SCDHEC, healthy people, healthy communities. Also, the City of Columbia Office of Business Opportunities, helping to meet the needs of small, minority, and women-owned businesses in the City of Columbia. Log on to columbiasc.net/OBO. Agape Counseling and Training Center. Call 803-779-2777 for licensed professionals of counselors and social workers helping families, engaged and married couples, and individuals of all ages gain an understanding of all aspects of their life. If you're having a challenge coping with COVID, contact Agape Counseling and Training Center at agapects.com. And Columbia Housing Authority. The agency is looking for stories from former residents of Allen Benedict Court to retain some of the property's rich history. In its 80-year life, Allen Benedict Court has been home to some of the country's elite, including a Grammy Award-winning performer, corporate executives, national television celebrities, a host of doctors, lawyers, and NBA greats. So share your pictures, mementos, and memories at chcares@chasc.org. Coping with COVID, brought to you by the South Carolina Department of Health and Environmental Control, the City of Columbia Office of Business Opportunities, Columbia Housing Authority, Agape Counseling and Training Center, and Palmetto Media Connection.
Coping with COVID with Tre Tailor.
The rich 80-year history of Allen Benedict Court in many ways parallels the history of the entire Midlands area. Allen Benedict Court has special meaning to so many Columbia citizens who grew up there, worked in area jobs, and attended area schools. In coming weeks, as we prepare for demolition, Columbia Housing will actively seek out people who lived at Allen Benedict Court to tell their stories and share their memories. We appreciate those of you who we've already heard from, and we look forward to hearing from others. If you know of people you think our communications team should reach out to, let us know. Meanwhile, we will look for you to help us tell the story.
Here, I'm Tre Tailor. We are broadcasting live from Rare Variety Cafe in Columbia, South Carolina.
Bonita Cummins is right there. She joins us today, and we had Bonita on the show earlier this week. And I'm going to turn down the volume in my earphones, so hopefully you guys won't get the feedback. Bonita, it's a beautiful place.
Thank you.
So nice. Oh, you know what? Can I get you to...
Okay.
Can I get one of y'all to show the face? All right. So these iPhone people, they don't know how to use the Android. It's a phone, everybody.
It's just a phone. So if we can get Bonita back up, and we'll talk to Bonita about
the restaurant. So Bonita, tell me about the restaurant.
Okay. First of all, the owner of the Rare Variety Cafe is Mr. Keith Alexander. He's around somewhere. But he's also the chef, the custodian, the opening, the closer, and everything. And so there's a team, Jennifer Cunningham and Jan Collins. Okay. So it's a team effort. And we've been here approximately 2 years. And I say we because Keith and I have been working together for over 5 or 6 years in the food space. And one of the dreams is to have a hub so that farmers, particularly Black farmers, would have a home where they could sell their fresh fruits and vegetables. But we also knew we wanted other staples that were unique to the community so that they could have access.
Yeah. So you actually have all of your fruits and vegetables, and we can see a little bit behind you, are grown by local farmers.
Not all of it, because even though we can grow the whole year in South Carolina, sometimes there are gaps. So like right now, we're in between the seasons.
Okay.
So we have food in ground, but we're not harvesting. So when we do that, we have to source from other areas.
Oh.
Georgia, Florida, North Carolina, some from Virginia.
Mm-hmm. That's great. So tell me, so you've got the fruits and vegetables, and then I see you have some other items. You've got, some behind me are all types of drinks. I know I look like I'm at a bar.
You got blackstrap molasses.
Right, blackstrap molasses.
Which is good for blood iron.
Oh, this is good for blood iron.
Yes.
All types of, this is like a pepper sauce. It's kind of like hot sauce.
Yes.
Now,
and you see the apple cider vinegar.
Everybody knows what that is. Yeah.
So everything is, if you think about it, it's a health conscious item that's in the store.
All right. So if you're thinking about being more health conscious, if you're thinking about eating cleaner, this is definitely a great place for you to come. Locally owned and operated. And of course, we want to feed back into our community. So again, fruits and vegetables and amazing products. And as Benita said, some great food. Want to say hi to Hoover Johnson, who's joining us, and everyone else who's joining us. Please continue to post and share so we can get this message to the masses. We're broadcasting live here at Rare Variety Cafe. Benita Clemens and Keith. Keith, you want to come and say hi? You're going to get Keith on camera to see if he can say hi.
I'm going to say one thing about the cafe.
Okay.
We know that farmers can do what we call value-added products. So that was the impetus to start the rest of the cafe.
Right.
It's really a bigger vision so that farmers could come here because they need a commercial kitchen to have value-added products. And so here goes Mr. Keith. Come on.
Keith, let me see your beautiful face. Well, Keith, congratulations. This is wonderful. Can you tell me a little bit about how the business has been going? Come on.
All right, since COVID, we had to close down for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And then we reopened back with the market for the farmers, for actual food hub vision. And it's been going pretty good. We've had a lot of support from the community. And have a lot of partnerships.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Well, we want to eat some food.
Well, they're ready.
If Jamie and Tamika are ready, I think Tamika is ready. I don't know
if Tamika is ready.
Tamika is a little bit. You are a little bit close, Tamika.
All right.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm so short when I do it like this. You can't really. Can you see my face?
Yeah, we can see you. And then okay. So look at food. So what do you have there? What do you have there?
This is the Southern fried cauliflower.
Southern fried cauliflower, and it looks like little chicken nuggets. And
it tastes better than chicken.
It does. I had some yesterday. I did a sneak peek yesterday too when we did our sound check. And then what is that?
And then this is eggplant.
This is eggplant.
Oh, I love eggplant.
Yeah. So we call this the unchicken sandwich.
The unchicken sandwich. Okay. All right. So if we can, so I'm going to try some of the cauliflower. You can see the cauliflower. Doesn't that look good? This really looks good. Now, tell me about this sauce. I remember I was asking Keith about it because it looks like honey mustard, but Keith said it was maple mustard. Hey, Keith? He don't want to talk to us, y'all. He's doing everything he can not to talk. That's right. Chanel Serena says she needs to come and support. Yes, ma'am, you do. Yes, there. Yes, you do. Thank you so much. Makiba Jackson said that that she shared, and thank you for the nuggets. Yes, the nuggets. Well, these are actually, Makiba, these are cauliflower. Don't they? They look just like chicken nuggets, but they're cauliflower. Okay, so go ahead, Keith. So you said that this is actual maple mustard as opposed to honey mustard.
Most people don't eat honey, so we use maple instead of honey.
Okay. Okay. What is it about honey? Because I've been eating honey. I thought somewhere I missed it.
Yeah, animal
Because it's animal. Because it's a bee. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that. All right.
So Trey, there are all levels of vegan that I've come to understand.
Right. I don't know what level I'm at. I just eat what I like. All right. So I'm going to give some to Jamie and Tamika.
All righty.
This is the cauliflower. Now let me ask, have y'all eaten this before? Jamie?
Yes. Cauliflower, yes.
Have you tried these nuggets?
Oh,
Okay. All right. So you want to do 1, 2, 3, 1. So you want to dip, baby dip?
Yes, please.
I'm not a big dip person. I like to taste
fruit. Yeah, I'm gonna try one without the dip, just because I like my food.
All right, so we're
so try.
Oh, very good. It's a little spicy. I know a lot of people say it tastes a little bit like chicken. Oh, look at Jamie. Jamie's dancing. Usually when you dance after you eat, that's a good thing.
It was good. Okay, let me try one with the sauce.
Yeah.
He said this.
Joette Thorburn says, thanks, Trey and Benita. She says she'll be visiting next week. Please do.
Wonderful.
This is good, Jamie, right? And Jamie, you're not a potato convert.
I am. Very, very, very traditional.
Yes, traditional. So this is the blue pop. Okay, can we cut the chicken sandwich up or the no chicken sandwich? Okay, we got too much going on. All right. So
now let me ask you, Benita. So with the cauliflower, that is what, lightly breaded, or how do you fix that?
Yeah, it's lightly breaded. And,
but it's so good because sometimes I'll go places that have it has a good crunch, but it's not. I mean, it's not heavy. It's not greasy.
Yeah. So it is fried, but like Tamika said, it's very light. It's not greasy, and I like the spice.
Yes.
It's a little spicy.
This is good.
Look, Jamie is smiling. Let me just tell you.
Tell it, Trey. Tell it.
Somebody told me Jamie was just stressed out about having to eat on camera. And now he's just having it.
I love it. I love it.
It must be a good night in my household.
Always.
Yes, he was like, I'm not sure about vegan. See, because Tamika and
you've been going vegan.
Tamika and I have been going vegan, and I've enjoyed it. We have eaten at Rare Variety several times. I have to tell you guys, if you've not been here, you need to check it out.
Yes.
Not only do you have the farmers market with the fresh fruits and vegetables, but the food is amazing. I saw that's next. She's got jackfruit, which, to me, I did not try it before like a year ago. I love it.
Juliet Green says she's definitely coming to support. What hours are you open, Benita?
Open Wednesday through Saturday from 11:30 until 7.
All right, Wednesday through Saturday from 11:30 to 7. And what's the address? 2246?
4622.
Oh,
4622.
I had all the numbers. I just had a just help me. I'm a little dyslexic. All right, 40. Tell me again. 4622 North Main Street. What is that across the street? Maybe it's
St. Paul.
CVS. Oh, CVS and St. Paul, across from St. Paul and CVS. Thank you, Juliet. So what is the divine eating over there?
So right now they have the saute.
Okay, you can see
We got food going on kind of way.
So you got
Sauteed vegetables.
sauteed vegetables, and that's
Daddy Mac.
and Daddy Mac. So this is the vegan macaroni and cheese,
Yes.
right?
Okay.
And this is you have a special name for this, but this is sweet potatoes.
Okay.
Candy yam.
All right. So this is the Daddy Mac.
Okay, so you can see, try the Daddy Mac.
Try the Daddy Mac.
Daddy Mac is excellent.
Jamie said the Daddy Mac is excellent. Hey there.
Very good.
Oh, this is good. This is good. This is good.
What's this?
And again, so it's vegan, so that means no animal products. So that's no butter, no milk, no cheese. There's no cheese.
No cheese.
No cheese in the Daddy Mac, in the mac and cheese. Okay, Brandon says, excuse me for eating. And Brandon Upton says, all my favorite things, good food and good people. Hi, everyone. Hey, Brandon.
Hi, Brandon.
Thank you so much for joining us. Absolutely. So, because here's the thing. We're in the midst of COVID.
And because COVID hits, James said he wants his. Anyway. Okay. Go ahead. And because I'm good. Wait a minute. Let me finish. Because we're in the midst of table, James gives me the dead back. Can I have
sauteed vegetables are amazing?
Because we are so many people, and a lot of African Americans too, are because we have pre-existing conditions. We've got diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure. When everything hits, like COVID did, we are the ones that suffer the most. So we don't. You still have time to recover from this. You still have time. So start eating right now. Start moving around now. All you have to do is walk up and down the street. All you have to do is, come here to Rare Variety Cafe, and I'm sure Keith and Benita will not only sell you some food, but they'll help you learn how to shop and cook the right way. Listen. We want to be around for our children, for our grandchildren. We want to be around to enjoy a good quality of life. And that means we've got to eat right. Hey there, how you doing? Come on in. We've got to eat right. And eating right doesn't mean that you have to skip on taste. Right. All of this stuff is good. Jamie.
Yes. Excellent.
So he is a perfect example, because I think a lot of times when people hear vegan, they're like, I don't know about that. And honestly, when I first started trying it, I was like, wow, this cannot be not chicken. I went in baby steps, because I stopped eating pork 20, 30 years ago. Then I stopped eating red meat, about 15 years ago. Then I stopped eating chicken about 2 years ago. So it's like kind of gradual for me. But someone who still eats meat, this is a great example that you just try it. And I think that the biggest thing is understanding what you just said about having healthy stuff. And if I could just another plug for Keith and Benita, I know she has next. Their kale salad. Their kale salad is amazing, y'all. You have got to try it. I mean, I absolutely love their kale salad.
Chanel, we want to know if that's collard greens. That's kale. That's kale. And this is jackfruit. Tell us what jackfruit is, because we've been hearing a lot about jackfruit lately.
It's a fruit. It's a really large fruit. It's grown in Africa and some Asian countries. So we just slice it up and make it taste like whatever we want to taste.
Right. So that's jackfruit tacos there.
Nachos.
Okay.
Yeah, people love nachos.
Nachos, yeah.
We love nachos and chicken.
Yeah. And so this is kind of like a substitute for chicken nachos, jackfruit nachos.
Well, any kind of nacho. Any kind of nacho.
Okay.
And this is a creamy kale salad, because this time I marinated it with some avocado.
Oh, really? Oh, I love avocado.
Yes.
And normally, don't y'all tell them about nutritional yeast? Like, she put some on there that one time, and I was like, oh my gosh, I had never even heard of nutritional yeast, and it was so good.
Again, it's from a tree. It's a plant base.
Oh, that's good.
And
so you
here.
Thank
you. If you like ranch, the kale tastes creamy, kind of like ranch. I probably need another book. Okay.
But the creaminess is from the avocado.
I'll just do this. Okay.
Because we all need healthy fats.
Right.
So we want to get that in.
All right. So this is the jackfruit nachos. Okay. Oh, that's good. That is really good. Here, Jamie, have some.
The kale is good. I'm not a kale eater.
Jamie is classic.
Good.
He's a collard green.
That's right, collard green.
And you like the kale?
Yeah.
Taste the jackfruit, Jamie. That's good. That's good, y'all. That is really good. This is good. So we're at Rare Variety Cafe, Main Street, Columbia, North Main. Main Street, 4622, I think, right?
4622.
Thank you. 4622 North Main Street. Okay. So this is the this is kind of, I guess,
eggplant.
This is the eggplant sandwich, you guys. See, this is and again, for those who just joined us, this is the fried cauliflower
This is everything. This is everything. I'm putting enough things on my plate. All right, so this is the eggplant. Hey, Karen. This is the eggplant sandwich. Okay. Here, Jamie. How did you like the jackfruit? Did you taste the jackfruit?
Yes, I was trying to. Somebody was taking my plate here, but yes,
So
jackfruit
tell
is
us
the
about
bomb.
the jackfruit.
Jackfruit is great. I'm trying to give you some more with some nachos. So I am having fun over here. So it is good.
All right. So this is the eggplant sandwich. It was. Today I usually eat tomatoes, so I'm gonna eat them today.
We should have asked.
Oh, good. This is good.
Kella's good. Kella's good.
The jackfruit nachos is
This
really
is good. Hey, dear, how you doing? This is good. And I don't know how you feel about eggplant. But this is good. This could really
Try it.
taste the same.
Everybody should try it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, just try it. Just try. You don't know what you like until you try it.
So, Benita, is everything that we're trying on y'all's menu every day, or how do you
Everything
do?
is on the menu every day.
Very good.
So, anybody who wants to try all the stuff we're raving about, come down here and
Come on, you come on today. We ready for
That's
this?
right. And what time do you open until?
Until 7
Until
p.m.
7 o'clock. 4622 North Main Street. Get on out the house. Get yourself something to eat, and try some of this great food here.
What is this?
Oh, look, Alex right there, man. Y'all throwing down. Can't nobody talk. Ain't nobody talk right.
so yeah. And I love eggplant, but I've never had it like as a sandwich. This is delicious.
You usually put your eggplant parmesan or something?
Eggplant parmesan, and then
Karen, come over
my
here and
mom
eat
does
some
an
food.
eggplant casserole.
My girlfriend Karen Alexander is here with the Auntie Karen
Right there.
Foundation.
Right there.
We're buying some fresh fruits and vegetables.
Good.
Awesome. I need a napkin.
There's some napkins.
Yo, I'm not a eggplant eater, but I'm eating eggplant today.
So you like that?
So you've eaten everything that's come through.
Yeah, you have.
It has like a good seasoning to it, so it tastes like regular food.
Yeah.
It is regular. We have to dispel that myth. When we hear the word vegan, so we try not to use that here. We try to say plant-based.
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 Gotcha.
Yeah, we're more comfortable with that.
Yeah.
And so,
Yeah. So 4622 North Main Street. Come on down. They're open Wednesday through
Saturday.
Wednesday through Saturday.
Saturday.
What are the hours?
11:30 to 7.
Wednesday through Saturday, 11:30 to Saturday. Talk to Benita, talk to Keith. They're typically here. And come check out some of the menu items. So today we've had the Daddy Mac, we've had the yams. I'll show you this little, my plate is very different than it did at first. The Daddy Mac, which is their version of macaroni and cheese, again, plant-based, amazing. The yam, sauteed vegetables, the kale, and the kale, watch out. And the kale was rubbed with some avocado, so it's kind of very creamy tasting. And then this was the fried cauliflower. Do these taste like chicken nuggets to you?
They do.
Yeah.
It didn't taste like chicken nuggets to me, but it was, it just was really good. I like cauliflower. Well,
Right.
you know what? Actually, I have to think about it. I don't like normal cauliflower, but I love that. And I usually will get like buffalo cauliflower bites. That's kind of the most I'll do for cauliflower.
And you can make a buffalo.
Yeah, but that was
Chanel said, yeah, Chanel said she doesn't usually like eggplant either. She said, but she's excited to try it. Chanel, come on. James is gonna make you a believer.
I did it.
Right.
Oh,
No,
this is
but
great.
Nina, let me ask this because one time what I was saying before is I saw Keith did a demonstration on how to make the kale salad. Do you guys do that for folks? Like, do you teach people how to get into eating more naturally?
Absolutely.
Oh, do
And I'm
you?
glad you mentioned that because we're getting ready to do a 12-week class, the New Soul Study, where we'll have classes where we'll teach them how to do everything we're doing here. And one of the things about food, it has to taste good.
It has to taste good. Yeah,
Or we're not going to eat it,
that's right.
no matter how healthy it is for you.
Yeah.
It has to taste good. And so all of the food here is delicious.
Yeah. Day Day says this is his or her favorite eating place. Thank you, Day Day. Appreciate you watching. Yeah, so you are doing the New Soul Study, and I was going to mention that. 12 weeks, people will learn how to shop, cook, and prepare food,
Plant-based.
plant-based, plant-based food, and you'll get a free meal from Rare Variety once a week. Of those 12 weeks, it's free, and they are looking for anyone 18 to 60.
Well, we need men.
Men. We need men. We need men now. So come on, guys.
Come on, brothers.
Come on, Jamie.
Come on, brother.
Jamie.
You got me. You got me.
Jamie, gonna do the study?
I do it.
But he got apply.
Okay. Well, let me apply.
Jamie's gonna apply. All right, so Jamie, you should challenge your Omega brothers.
We'll do it.
All right.
We'll do it.
All right. How many Omega men do we need? So how many men do we need?
Keep my head with an issue.
That's right.
Challenge your brothers.
That's right.
Don't let Jamie get
Come on.
all of
You got the bros. That's right.
You gotta get some of brothers. Come and join the study, new soul study.
That's right. That's right. Don't let all of you get all of them.
There you go. There you go.
All right.
There you go. There you go.
You got the Q, you got the Alpha, anybody else?
You got the Kappas. Sigmas. Yeah. Masons.
Don't let them go out.
Yeah, Gamecock fans.
Groove by groove.
Yeah.
Groove by groove.
My daddy was a groove.
What's your name?
Oh, my daddy was a groove.
Come on, in memory of one of my favorite people, his dad. You know, he's the 5 grooves in America. 5 grooves. So y'all, come on. All right, so if we get 2 of each of the fraternities in the Divine Nine, then you have, all right, I know we can get 2 Alphas, we can get 2 Omegas, 2 Sigmas. Who did I get? 2? Who did I get?
Kappas.
That's right. Come on, Pastor Jackson.
Okay. There you go.
All right.
But you know, that is really good because especially that, you know, and Jamie always uses the quote about what for church, like if a father goes to church, how the family will lead, you know.
Exactly.
And the same thing with eating healthy and eating right. I think if you get to the point where you've got men and, you know, the mom and dad saying, okay, look, we're doing this, you're going to raise up our children in knowing that those are good things. It's normal to eat healthy.
Yeah, it really is. That's so interesting that you say that because I started last year. I got custody of my 2-year-old, 2 and a 4-year-old grandchildren, and they love grapes. They love almonds. You know, when they go for a snack, they'll go to the kale chips. You know what I mean? You know, the other morning, Juju woke up and said, I like hummus. He just woke up. You know, so they'll eat yogurt instead of eating ice cream. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to train the children. They don't know what their palate likes until you introduce things to them. So this is a 2 and a 4-year-old who, I mean, you know, I'll give them a treat and get some candy, but their go-to are, you know, Jew likes crunchy carrots. Those are raw carrots, you know. So we can do this, and we need to do it for each other. As Tamika says, isn't your life worth you taking this step to eat right? Isn't your relationships worth you taking this step to eat right? And you can eat right, you can eat plant-based, as Benita said, and still eat tasty.
Yes.
You know, Franz William Sue, I don't know who that says, John. And Casey says, Rick needs cooking lessons. So outside of the New Soul Survey, do you guys do cooking lessons?
Yeah, we were doing classes before COVID.
Okay.
We just got to figure out how to
do it. Maybe we could do something virtually. Maybe we could do a virtual cooking class.
I've done virtually like that. Well, that's how I have to do it for the New Soul Study.
Yeah.
It'll be virtual.
Okay. Now, Benita, let's talk a little bit about, because you are really doing, I mean, and I talked a little bit about this when you were here last week. You are doing a lot of fruit and vegetable food baskets throughout the community. I see you everywhere, every week doing something. Tell us about that.
Yeah, you see me in these streets everywhere.
You are in the streets, girl.
So, for it's been about 13 weeks now that I've been doing the free fresh produce boxes. That's sponsored by the USDA.
Okay.
And I pick it up in my 26 truck and I go to different neighborhoods. We've done about 5 or 6 giveaways right at this lot next door.
Wow.
And I'm doing one more this coming Tuesday from 10 until 12 at Drew Allen's.
All right. And it's absolutely free. There's a big box of fruits and vegetables. It's cabbage, it's carrots, it's onions, it's lemons, apples. What else do I see? I see the eggplant in there.
This week, half of my boxes, I'm going to have 500 boxes. Half of the boxes will be South Carolina only.
Oh, wow.
Which will have collards, cabbage, kale, turnip roots, and South Carolina peaches.
Oh, wow. Can you teach us how to eat turnip roots? Because I don't think I like those. But I know you can. Maybe I don't like
She don't think she likes. Not sure.
See, I don't like them now. Right. I would make them. But if you could teach me,
I could turn you around.
Yeah. You're going to turn Tamika out. All right. So Regina says this is her favorite place to eat. Chanel says Zoom cooking class. Right. So now we're eating, this is vegan ice cream. So what kind of ice cream is this? Is this the cognac ice cream?
Yeah, butter pecan. They have cognac caramel.
Okay, why I got butter pecan and they got cognac ice cream? Why they drinking that ice cream and I have the PG rated ice cream? So this is butter pecan ice cream because I wasn't given the cognac ice cream. And this is totally vegan. So no milk, no cream. Coconut based. Okay. Michelle Keir says, wow, yummy. Yeah, okay. So what do you think? What do you think of the ice cream?
The bomb diggity.
Yeah. And actually, and I'm not a coconut fan, but it's light coconut. It's really it's very good. It's very light.
Very good. Yeah. When I tasted it yesterday, I said it tasted clean.
Yes, it tastes clean. Yeah.
I don't know how if you can understand how ice cream tastes clean, but it's just not heavy. It tastes real, and I do taste, like you said, a little coconutty.
Yeah.
But it's not. It tastes good. It's really good. So you like it? You like it?
I like it.
Well, I wanted Jamie and Tamika to come because, again, men need to see men try different things. And as you know, Jamie being a meat and potato guy, I don't think he walked in here thinking he was going to talk to Benita about doing a food bag. I had talked to Tamika about doing this, and they but
listen, it was good. It was right. It came together. So
she didn't know. I had talked to him. I didn't know she had talked to me.
Right.
Because when Tamika said, "Oh yeah, Benita's invited,"
yeah. And everything is the bomb diggity. Food is great. This is not what I traditionally eat, but I've enjoyed it. I really have.
And would you eat it again?
I would. Actually, I'm gonna take some home. No, we're gonna get something to go seriously. But no, everything is great, and the taste is great. Remember, I was telling you that I know I shouldn't say this, but it tastes like regular food.
Right.
I mean, it has that taste that you really wouldn't know the difference unless somebody told you.
Right. If somebody had Tamika had put this on your plate, you would not have known it.
Would not have known. Not known the difference. So this is great. So I've enjoyed it.
All right, Joette says that Jamie is clapping, and Terry Wright says, I must visit and taste the food. Terry, you gotta visit and taste the food.
Yes.
You do.
Yes.
46. And again, this is in the neighborhood, so this is great supporting an African American owned business that is giving back to the community. I mean, this is just a no-win situation to come here and
it's amazing. It's a family.
Yeah.
We're all in this together.
That's right.
So that's why we give back so much to the different neighborhoods and the different communities, because we have to give back.
Exactly.
Yeah. And you're farming as well. I gotta get with you on that. I would love my girl.
Girl. Whole McDonald's had a farm.
So it's a group of 11 of us, Black women, and we're farming together. But we have 3 goals: collective work, because they say sometimes Black women can't work together, but we can.
Right.
Tamika, your business partner is a Black woman, so we can work together. Secondly, health and wellness. We gotta get back to that.
We got to.
Yes.
We got to. We're dying. We're dying early. We're dying early, and anything that we're the number one on everything: high blood pressure, heart disease, and then, like I said before, when something like this, COVID hits, we're the first to get affected by it.
Yes.
Because we're already sick in the first place. Right. So, what is it worth to you? Like I said, I just cannot focus on this enough. Is it not worth enough for you to take care of your health, for yourself, for your family, for your friends? You got to do it. You
And our
got
third is economic development.
All right.
Because you can have economic growth through agriculture. And we need to know that.
That's right.
We need to get in
That's
on the
right.
game.
That's right.
Yeah, Keith likes to talk about that. So, you know, economic
you want to talk about that?
Just say something about that.
Yeah, for South Carolina, black people of color in South Carolina and across the country, it's important that we re-engage in agriculture.
Right.
Agriculture is the largest industry in the state at $42 billion. And we have a 90% deficit. So when we look at our food that we get in the grocery store, it comes from other places, i.e. California, Florida, Mexico. And so with all those logistics in place, it's, we have a season where we go 365 days a year. There's also programs from the USDA, such as the NRCS, which is the National Resource Conservation Service. And we also do workshops for the USDA through Action Farms, where we teach landowners about the subsidy that they can get for their land to re-engage in the farm and actually expand their operations.
Subsidy is money.
Subsidy is money.
Money, real money.
Hoop houses, and the hoop houses are akin to greenhouses. So there's 90% reimbursement to black people for some programs, irrigation and things like that. So we encourage everyone to get into it locally, support your local farmers of all colors. Less than 2% of the population farms. So, but 100% of us eat. So
That's right.
No, that's right.
That's right.
it's very important for us to really look at this again and how we actually do business and who we do business with when it comes to food.
Yeah, that's good. And if people want more information about farming, can they come here and ask the two of you about that information? Because I noticed that people are getting more into growing.
Gardening. People are gardening a lot.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. And yes, come here, 4622 North Main.
And how close information here? Okay, how close to Columbia College are we?
Right there.
Next
Right
door.
there. Yeah. Chanel Serena wanted to know. We're right next door to Columbia College, across from CBS. And
We're on that corner. Columbia College Drive in North Main.
Okay, Columbia College Drive in North Main, if you guys know where that is, across from CBS. And you said, what church is this? St.
Paul.
St. Paul's Baptist Church. That's where it is. So come on by. They're here today till, I know I should know that because you said 7 times. 7 o'clock till 7 o'clock. And come by and try it. Today we have the yams, we have the sauteed vegetables, we have the jackfruit nachos, which were amazing. We have the eggplant sandwich, which kind of tastes very chicken sandwichy. Kale salad. We have the kale salad, which was really good. And we had the cauliflower, we had the fried cauliflower, and we had the ice cream. Jamie and Tamika had the liquor ice cream. I did not. All right.
She had the kitty ice cream.
I had the kitty ice cream.
That's right.
Jamie and Tamika had the liquor ice cream. Jamie, was there something you liked the most? What was your favorite? Did you have a favorite or two favorites? What about two favorites?
Excuse me. Let's do the cauliflower.
Cauliflower.
And I would say the jackfruit nachos.
Wow. And what about you, Tamika?
Wow. I love kale. So the kale salad, I usually have it. I needed to put some nutritional yeast on it, but I've never had it with avocado. So that was really good. And probably the eggplant. But it was all good. It was all good. So it's hard to choose.
Yeah. Brandon Williams Sue says, John Fanny and Andrew Tabb, is this what we all were asking about? There they are. Live in live in color.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know if they were yet. Michelle Keir says, y'all ate good.
We did. Michelle, you can too. Come on down.
That's right. This was an amazing taste testing. And Bonita, thank you so much for allowing us to come and to highlight this amazing, Tamika said, it's right here in the neighborhood, and the great thing about it is they're giving back. I know you guys have heard and seen all of this food basket giveaways. That's Bonita and her organization that is doing that. So they're not only helping us learn how to eat right, how to cook right, and how to live right, they're giving back to the community. As she said, you can come here and get information on farming. You can come here and get information on cooking classes and pretty much anything that you want. Michelle here said she'll be here. Gwendolyn says our office building right off North Main on Bellevue. She said we're business neighbors. She said she'll be glad to stop by soon.
Hey, Gwendolyn.
Yeah.
Tell Tommy I said hi.
And Brenda Mitchell says, gotta try it. That's right, Brenda. You gotta come by here and try it. Once again, not only do they have food already, prepared food, they've got fresh food. You can see kind of behind Bonita all of the fruits and vegetables, and behind me.
And another thing, the first time we came here, my little one came home with all this, like they have pure cane sugar and quinoa flour. I mean, so even the condiments that you use to cook,
right,
all nutritional. So you can just go shopping.
Yeah, you can go shopping. You can go shopping. Renee Brown is absolutely. It is a multi-grocery store.
It is.
So again, give us the hours of operation.
The hours of operation are 11:30 to 7, Wednesday through Saturday, 4622 North Main.
And all of this is typically on the menu every day.
Yes.
Ice cream too.
Ice cream
too. Right. What else is on the menu, Benita, that we didn't eat today?
Philly peas.
Philly peas.
Yeah, the Philly. That's what I had. That's what I get sometimes.
The jackfruit.
Philly.
Okay, it's kind of like a Philly steak, but with jackfruit. Okay.
And I said Philly peas.
What else, Keith, is
and sometimes we have specials. Like sometimes we'll do my collard green salad.
Okay.
Eggplant parmesan.
Eggplant parmesan, right?
Asian style cabbage.
Asian style cabbage. That sounds good. Yes.
So we pretty much try to leverage whatever the farmers have and make special.
Right. So it just really depends on what vegetables that you have. That's good. That's good. Plant-based is good.
Sometimes we have sweet potato fries.
Oh, sweet potato fries. That would be good. Yeah, that would be good too. That would be good. All right. So, Jamie, what's going on with you? I know that you had a virtual school board
re-election
campaign event.
Yes.
Last night. Tell us about that.
That was the re-election campaign for me. I thank the voters for 4 years, and we are looking for another 4 years to continue with Richland School District 1. Continue all the great things that we've done with our magnet programs, with getting our children ready for a career and technology ready, and also for college ready as well. So we're looking to again continue all those great things, and also with our pre-K programs. We're now doing, the new computers, the new technology, pre-K through second grade. We've already had 3 through 12. Now we're doing pre-K through second grade, and want to get that out to all of our students as well.
Great. And Tamika, I know that you are working on a new group for affordable housing.
Yes. Yes, we have a city affordable housing task force. I'm really excited because what we're doing is really trying to come up with action items for the community. Affordable housing is something that's very important. And, even like, our president said, a couple of weeks ago, telling people, well, we're going to roll back the Obama era stuff so that those people can't come in your neighborhood. It just shows that there's a mindset out there. So we're really going to work on mindset. And then outside of mindset, we're going to work on action items. So stay tuned. We're going to come back, and I'll come back and talk to Trey about our recommendations. And we are group reading a book called The Color of Law, which actually talks about systemic racism and how the government actually put policies in place, some meaning and some not, that actually segregated our country. Redlining, gentrification, other things like that. So we're doing a group read right now, but we're going to do a community read. And so I'll come back to talk to you about that. And in addition to the community reading the book, then we're going to talk about our real life examples here in Columbia, just so we can know our history, so we don't repeat it.
Because there's some amazing people that live right and have lived right here in Columbia, South Carolina. You're so right. All right, Tamika Isaac Devine, Jamie Devine, and I know you guys think that we're all in the same place. We're so consistent up here in this Real Variety Cafe. All right, so I usually lead with a reading from Jesus Calling, and I'm going to read a little Jesus Calling, but I would love for the three of you, each of you, to just give maybe just a poem or your favorite scripture, or just something inspirational.
as we leave. I'm going to leave. So while you think about that, I'm going to give you a minute to think about that because I just asked them about that. Yes, Michelle says location is 4622. Yes, thank you, Michelle. Yes, it is. Makiba Jackson says, good food, good people, wonderful. Hello, everyone. Hey, beautiful. Thank you so much. And this is so good for me because the Lord has been talking to me this week about this thing. And I hope this is for you too. Trust me and don't be afraid. I want you to view trials as exercises designed to develop your trust muscles. You live in the middle of fierce spiritual battles, and fear is one of Satan's favorite weapons. When you start to feel afraid, affirm your trust in Jesus. Speak out loud, and if circumstances permit, resist the devil in my name, and he will flee. Refresh yourself in my holy presence. Sing or sing praise to me, and my face will shine radiantly upon you. Remember, there is no condemnation for those who belong to me. You have been judged, not guilty, for eternity. Trust me. Don't be afraid. I am your strength, your song, and your salvation. That's today's Jesus calling, and God has been talking to me this week so much about trust. So I hope you needed to hear that too. Y'all want to leave with something good? Tell me something good.
I have 3 words, and I want to come back later to talk about it, but it's plant positive seeds.
Plant positive seeds. That's good, Benita. Figuratively, spiritually, and emotionally.
Yes.
Plant positive seeds. That's good. Who's next?
So mine, I guess, is about having faith and understanding that faith is not going to take you around a problem, but it'll get you through it.
Yeah.
And understand that if you are faithful and you have faith, that God has given you already everything that you need to get through.
That's good. Jamie?
Endurance.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
We got to endure some things in this life, in this world. And so when I think about Jesus Christ and what he did, he knew he had to endure the cross so that he would save all of us from sin.
Yeah.
So my watchword for the year is endure through the end.
Yeah, that's good. Does anybody, Karen, or do you have something that you want to share?
No, I'm just.
Okay. Well, I want to acknowledge Karen. Do you have something? I know you're so inspirational. This is Auntie Karen. Everybody knows who she is.
Okay, well, Tamika took my faith word, but we believe that there's.
You need to go over. Yeah.
I said Tamika took my faith word, but I also believe in divine intervention. Harriet and I got together because we lost a mutual friend, and as we're riding back, she said, "How's Tre Tailor doing?"
Oh,
and I said, well, Tre has her own television show, so this is God that brought us here.
Right, that is so interesting. And then y'all walked in here, what?
Yeah, because we heard you on the radio.
Oh, okay. Okay, all right. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Keith. You want to say something? You didn't want to say nothing all day. Come on, baby. I'm gonna make you talk.
That's right.
While you're walking, don't forget Monday with J. Anthony Brown. We're gonna have Tom Jordan Morning Show producer Nikki Wood. She's also an author, and Jay did a parody on Friday's Steve Harvey show, targeted at Kamala Haters, called "She's Black." Jay's gonna do that for us live on Coffee with COVID on Monday. Plus Tuesday, a Charlotte writer is looking for people to share stories about their relationship with their moms. And Tiffany James, here on the Zero Project, that aims to decrease the COVID cases. We're going to talk to both of them on Tuesday. Wednesday, In It Together and the Diabetes Council of South Carolina present Wellness Wednesday. And then Thursday, Kevin Radsbury joins us to talk about his new all-male school that he's going to launch right here in Columbia. And then Faith Friday, one of my favorite people, Jamal Bates, my former co-worker, is my baby in the business. He's going to join us about his ups and downs, following and believing his career goals, and how his persistence pays off. Michelle says, God will bring the saints together. Amen. Alex Wright says, endure. Michelle says, endure till the end. Michelle here says again, faith will get to it. Alex says, love it, Benita. And Casey Goldstein Girardi says, build trust muscles, practice faith, endure, plant positive seeds. She says, good work. Come on, Keith, bring it home. You better say something good.
Wow, pressure. Well, thanks to everybody here, and thank you for Tre, for coming out and doing this. It's important for us to understand that not only good food, but the circulation of economics through food is very critical at this time, especially during COVID, especially during world crisis. So if we can get out and grow something, we'll be better off for it.
Yeah, grow something. And we can grow love. We can grow togetherness. I truly believe that. Thank you guys so much for joining us today on our Coping with COVID. This has been an amazing day. And thank you again, Benita and Keith, for allowing me to do this here. And thank you, Tamika and Jamie. Thank you for just doing what Tamika tells you to do.
Always.
Yes, please.
Jennifer and Jan.
Jennifer,
raise your hand.
And it's Jan's birthday, isn't it?
Yesterday.
Yes,
Well,
yesterday.
Jennifer's birthday.
And Jennifer's
And
birthday.
Jan, those sisters hold it down over here. Thank you, ladies.
Yeah, thank you. And
special thanks to Jan and Jennifer.
absolutely. And Brenda, you wanted to know, this is Jesus Calling. This is one of my favorite devotionals, Jesus Calling. Go to JesusCalling.com for more information. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Take care, be blessed, stay safe, and please wear your mask. Yeah.
Coping with COVID is brought to you by the South Carolina Department